It's Gamescom Day 3 and we've been looking at some exclusive content. So today, using our press passes, we got to go behind the scenes and have a look at the business area. Sadly, GTA 5 was all booked up for today, but we have had a play on some other exclusive games. In the Nintendo area, we had a play on the new Professor Layton game, a Sonic game, Link to the Past 2, and Pokémon X and Y coming out October the 12th. Link to the Past 2 is a top-down isometric that's a sequel to Link to the Past 1, which came out on the Game Boy Advance. The game features updated graphics from the original, as well as a new gameplay mechanic that allows you to walk on walls. Professor Layton: The Azran Legacy is a sequel to the Professor Layton game on the 3DS. It features more of the same old Professor Layton logic games. I can't really say much about the dialogue because it was all in German, but I'm sure it's fantastic. We didn't get to play much of Pokémon X and Y because it was quite in demand, but we did get a little play on it, and what we saw was different to any other Pokémon games so far. The new game features pixel-thin line art, which adds a new, interesting feel to the game. We got an exclusive look at the new Batman Arkham Origins game on the PS Vita and the 3DS. The game is largely 2D platforming, but with a 3D feel. It'll be released at the same time as the Batman Arkham Origins PlayStation game, but the game itself is set 2 months after the events of the PlayStation game. We also got an exclusive look at LEGO Marvel, which looks incredible and features a vast array of characters that we haven't really seen in games before. LEGO Marvel even features as an unlockable character Stan Lee, voiced by Stan Lee. Weirdly, Stan Lee's character features every single superpower in the game. He can throw flames and he can turn into Stan Hulk. It's really quite cool, but he's a little bit overpowered if I'm honest. LEGO Marvel also has its own original storyline written specifically for the game in order to feature every single character possible. The game is set in New York, featuring actual New York landmarks such as the Empire State Building alongside Marvel landmarks like Stark Industries. The game, being set in New York, is pretty open world and you can actually explore quite easily with set missions along the way. The game's designer also told us that if you are just wandering the streets of New York, you can actually bump into other Marvel characters and they'll set you missions or they might just attack you because they don't like you. Also, Mr. Fantastic can turn into a T-Bot. We also got to talk to a lot of indie game designers and had to play around on some of their games. This included a weird frog demo on Oculus Rift, which meant we actually got to try out Oculus Rift for the first time, and it's weird. It's a headset and it's like in your eyes. And you can't blink, and it's horrible, and I don't like it. In the game, you play a frog, who is also a ragdoll, and the aim of the game is to jump off things and hit the ground and stuff. We also had a talk to Fat Pebble, the creators of Clay Jam, a game entirely animated with stop-motion clay. Fat Pebble mentioned to us that they're currently looking for funding for a new project, so stay tuned to find out what that is. So we didn't get to queue for any EA stuff today because the queues were awful, but we did get to go behind the scenes and have a look at some games we might not otherwise have seen. So that's Day 3 at Gamescom, and stay tuned tomorrow when I won't make any promises about what we're going to be doing, okay?